Alright, boys and girls, this is Fury with Fury's Insanity, signing in for another video. Today, we're going to do a couple speed runs on Crusader. This is my first RTS playthrough, so work with me a little bit, but just wanted to give you all a few tips and tricks on how to play this game and games that are similar to it. Let's get into this. Alright guys, mission 1. Arrival. Going up against Sultan. Always look at your map so you know where you're starting. Alright. For this game in particular, the first thing you always place is your granary. Always build up your stockpile so that you know you have enough room in the beginning. Y'all won't necessarily know your opponents right off the bat, jumping into a new game. But if they focus mainly defensive, it's always the best idea to rush before they get it up. Sultan's not necessarily the strongest opponent. He's a consistent opponent. I'll say that. But the best way to beat a defensive enemy like him is to take them out before they can build up their defenses. So, building a couple houses over here so that I can make some troops. You have to have available people in order to do that, so I'm making some archers. Send them over here, go ahead and start taking them out. This is going to be a really quick match. Just go ahead and kill them as fast as possible. What I like to do is also get a tower, probably get a big one, real close, so that you can just straight up go ahead and start taking them out. Anything that they put up, you'll be able to just hammer down real quick. Use your archers that you start with normally. That's normally a good idea. Start with a decent amount of coin, so it's not like I'm struggling. But definitely go ahead and set them up so they move back and forth. With the horsemen, it's always best to put them on a track so they move back and forth, take out the opponents. Keep them alive. They're probably the most useful unit because they have the most durability. Yep, see, the Sultan's already coming out trying to defend. You can use your king to defend. The point of the game is to defeat the king, though, so obviously if you rush with your king too fast, then that's game. Assassins are pretty fast, pretty strong. Go ahead and send them over here. I don't have enough archers to necessarily take them out yet. I'm just move these guys over here, get them to start firing down.
A message from the Sultan.
Message from the Sultan.
Approaches
the Sultan's fortress. I do like these voices that it always gives. Yeah, I'll probably kill them on the first wave. Obviously, the first mission's always going to be the easiest, but this is how it goes, guys. If an opponent was sitting here like this, still setting up their fruit farms and stuff, trying to set up defenses and early game, like especially for multiplayer, if they were doing this, destroy them. Don't give them any mercy. What's the point in mercy? Like, if you're trying to play competitive, that's how it's going to be. Sadly, I don't think the servers for this game are up anymore. One thing, positioning of your troops is very important. My assassins are definitely, there's more of them so they can take out these guys. But it's easier for 8 people to kill 5 people if they're in a group. And I might lose them. That's not good. There we go. There we go. Yep, that's game. You just bum rush them. So that was easy. That's not how most games are going to go. Most games are going to be a lot more complicated. And it also depends a lot on the terrain. But there you go. If you're going up against a weak opponent that has an opening, just go ahead and blister him real quick. Alright, number 2, the Caliph. Caliph's a pretty intense guy. He likes to build really high walls. Rushing him is definitely not as easy. But if you take out his resources, he's pretty weak. So that's what we're about to do. Always build a marketplace first, because then you can buy the resources you need if you don't have enough. If you run out and you don't have a market, there's nothing you can do.
Can't place that there, my lord.
Don't really intend on making a wheat farm. Hopefully I don't need it. Don't have a lot of gold. Definitely don't have a lot of gold. Let's see. Build 2 of these.
Iron mine must be built on iron ore.
Okay. Go ahead and get some archers.
Recruits needed,
Oh,
sire.
we don't have enough recruits. Okay. Go ahead and build one of these. Might as well build it straight to your keep and then...
Ready.
Oop. Not yet. Didn't quite build it.
My
The angles
boy's
on this
yours.
are also going to play with you a little bit. Obviously, the higher the tower is, the farther it'll shoot. Don't waste all your money when the game starts, just in case something bad happens. He doesn't have any defenses yet, so take out his archers and then focus on their farms. That's always a positive thing. Damn, already built a tower. Get him. Get him to go ahead and patrol.
We are under attack.
Let's see. I need gold. I need a lot of gold. So the first thing we're gonna do. I know I just spent a lot of gold, but we need wood. Metal is the most expensive thing. Metal and stone are the easiest ways to get gold, and they don't take a lot of people. So go ahead and do that. Increase production. Make sure you have enough farms to feed all of your people. Oh. Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna lose these guys. It's a lot easier to keep them alive if you control them personally. They will still get hit. They'll always still get hit, and you will lose troops, but, you know. You guys can already see the level of difficulty increase. He likes to focus on archers and fire, and he really likes using pits of fire. So, if you get close, make sure your troops aren't close together, because they'll all burn, just like at when we first attacked Sultan. They threw down fire on my troops, and I lost half of my assassins off the rip. So, don't have much gold left, but these extra. Ooh, Yep. See, sometimes they'll stand still for a couple minutes, for a couple seconds, and that's all it takes to get hit with an arrow. Wait till the arrows get close, and then dodge. Yep, that one's almost dead. I did lose one though. Some of these archers are pretty accurate, so. But once you take out their main archers, they're pretty defenseless. Another really good way to harm your opponent is by using, they're called slaves on here, but they have torches. You run up to the enemy building and you set them on fire, and the fire will spread. And the only way to put it out is if you just get lucky, or if you have firefighters. There are firefighters in this game, but they're just peasants that run around with buckets of water. I want that one to die right there. See, he's got slaves right there, sending some soldiers after me. Dang. I don't feel like I started this one off the way I normally do. I probably didn't.
Always ready.
But might as well double down. Got lots of wood now, so I can make even more of these. Good resource management is always the best thing. So normally there's a bunch of them, so just move your archers back, have them finish them off real quick, and you're good. They don't take super long. They can take a whole lot of arrows. This game is not realistic. Like some of these guys could take up to like 100 arrows. I'd be lucky if I could take 2. Not even blocking them, just sitting there, walking straight through them. There we go.
الشهاب تحلق.
Going right after my king, and they're dead. There we go. Alright. Now they're sending slaves after me. Slavery is not right. This game is brutal though, so what are you gonna do?
لا من أسرع. سننتصر. اركب مثل الريح.
Oh, they don't have a whole lot of archers left.
الفرس تعدو.
I need to start building some soldiers. Let's get around on this side so I can shoot into their base.
A message from the Caliph.
Message from the Caliph.
your army from sight of my
My castle walls at once.
اركب مثل الريح.
Infidel. That's what his favorite word is, infidel.
الفرس تعدو.
Hopefully I don't lose anybody. Yep, now I'm getting lots of it now.
Enough goods.
I need one more of these.
Can't place that there, my lord.
Can't place that there, my lord. Got lots of food. You can also sell food if you get a good amount. Let's see.
الشفرة حادة.
That's
Recruits
definitely not
needed,
enough to
sire.
kill him, but it's a start. I don't need that anymore.
Not enough goods.
Not
الحصان
enough
سريع.
goods.
Recruits needed, sire.
I did not mean to get the
way.
archers. I meant to get the yeah. Alright. Yeah, I think about 12 should be enough to kill him.
Not enough goods.
الشفرة حادة.
There's another 5.
نحن مستعدون للتحرير. المسيرة
Pretty simple
طويلة.
stuff. Yep. You can rotate, obviously. Press right on the D-pad. You can see behind the walls. You can zoom in with this. Ooh, ooh. Okay. I hope you guys saw that. That was not pleasant.
سنقوم بذلك.
That was not pleasant part.
أمرنا.
Yep.
Tell us what to do.
So what I'm probably gonna do is I'm gonna set these guys right in front of his thing, right here. And if you set them right here,
Piece of cake.
those are peasant.
No
These are where the peasants spawn. What I was saying with needing troops, I have 11 people right here where I can summon troops. So if I don't allow his
Message from the
peasants
Caliph.
to even spawn,
Away from my
then he
lands,
can't.
infidel. Stay away.
He can't get anybody. He can't. Yeah,
صلي لهم.
you know what I'm
نحن
saying.
على استعداد.
Hopefully.
مهمة سهلة. You can
count on us.
easy.
You just kill all those guys whenever they try to
Simple.
spawn, and then once these guys show up,
Where are we going?
7. With these 5, I'll definitely be able to kill him. That was probably what, a 10-minute game,
الشفرة حتفنا ينتظر.
and then just spam up here so it forces them all to come up, and then make them all walk towards him, and he's done.
روحي لا تجموت.
Yep.
على كل
Ooh, he killed a bunch of them though.
مستعدون للتحرير.
Pretty strong, pretty fast.
A message from the Caliph.
I had 5 troops left. I went in there with like 18, so he killed a bunch of them. If it was one-on-one, it would probably take like 40. But obviously he can only attack one enemy at a time.
Victory.
Only lost 16 guys. Alright. Now we're going up against 2. You do have an ally. Lionheart's a pretty defensive player. It takes him a while to get started up, but once he does, he has a pretty hard attack. These 2 of the person we just attacked, they're very aggressive, like to build towers very high. So they like to keep you at a distance and then rush you, pretty much.
Needs to be placed
I like to
adjacent
keep you
the stockpile.
really close up and rush you. But we got plenty of grass, so not going to worry about food. Something you handle, like I said, right off the bat as soon as you can. I've got 10,000 gold. Oh, yeah, we're going to rush. I'm going to rush hard. Get lots of troops out real quick.
الحصان سريع.
Recruits needed,
Rush
sire.
as soon as it lets us.
Recruits needed, sire.
الحصان سريع.
Yep. Alright,
نحن أبطال.
we still have 9,000 gold.
إلى نهايات الأرض.
Go ahead and take out the one closest to him so he'll focus on the other one. He won't do shit to him unless you do. Yeah,
إلى نهايات الأرض.
difficulties are meant to increase drastically. So they build up a lot faster now.
خيولنا جاهزة.
Takes longer to get to the enemy too. Let's see, let's get this going. Just cause. Like I said, stone's important. You need the stone workers and you need people to gather them. Alright, there's my horses, there's some more of them.
الحصان
Total of
سريع.
19, almost 20.
إلى نهايات
Hit
الأرض.
the towers really hard. It's the first thing you do. If you take out the towers, then it's not a whole lot they can do.
بأمرك. لا
We are
من
under
أسرع.
attack.
Got a bunch of them though, so take out the corner first. I'll get some more. Might as well. I'm gonna do my best not to lose them, so might as well make a bunch of them. Use them the whole
إلى
game.
نهايات الأرض. الفرس
Take out this
العازل.
side first. He's got a bunch of archers.
نحن أبطال. خيولنا جاهزة. الحصان سريع. لا من أسرع. اركب مثل الريح.
Sometimes you will run them in
الفرس تعدو.
to them. You just gotta, it's always a
لا
guessing
من
game.
أسرع. بأمرك. اركب مثل الريح. الفرس تعدو.
And if you have them grouped up really closely, then obviously the chances of one of them getting hit is a lot
اركب مثل
higher.
الريح. الفرس تعدو. سموكم.
Okay.
لا من أسرع.
This guy's building defenses a lot taller. Go ahead and take out these guys. Blue might be a better one to focus on at the beginning.
ننتظر.
Yep. Alright.
نحن أبطال.
See how quickly we can take these guys out. I've got 35, so
الفرس تعدو.
yeah. He's got more archers, but he's got less defenses, so it'll be easier to hit him.
اركب مثل الريح.
And since he's the one closest to me,
خيولنا
I'll take us
لدينا
out.
واضح.
Get him.
الحصان سريع. اقتلهم جميعا.
Get him.
الفرس تعدو. الشهاب تحلق. بأمرك. لا
Yep,
من
and
أسرع.
I'm about to wreck all of them.
اركب مثل الريح. الفرس
Get 'em.
تعدو.
They normally attack the people that are attacking them first, which obviously is a good
اركب
idea.
مثل الريح. الفرس تعدو. سموكم.
This game's actually really complicated, so
لا من أسرع. اركب مثل الريح. الفرس تعدو. لا من أسرع. سننتصر. اركب مثل الريح. الفرس تعدو.
siege equipment.
ننتظر.
There's like 5 different kinds of siege equipment. There's rams, there's the towers.
اركب مثل
These guys are
الريح.
pumping out some hate.
A message from the Caliph.
The vultures are gathering. They circle over your pathetic castle.
Might as well make some more archers. If you guys can't tell, I really like the horse archers. Cavalry is always a good idea.
خيولنا جاهزة.
And by doing this, I can keep them away from their farms, so that's always a positive thing. Once they starve, they can't produce as much.
لا من أسرع. الحصان سريع. اركب مثل الريح. الفرس دائما واضح. لا من أسرع.
Get them.
بأمرك. اركب مثل الريح. الفرس تعدو.
They're trying to surround my archers. Oh shit!
سموكم.
Yeah, don't let them run into them.
ننتظر.
No, they're hitting my
نحن
archers.
أبطال.
That's one thing you do need to worry about is those ballistas.
اركب مثل الريح.
There we go. Alright, I'm gonna back up.
الفرس تعدو.
I just lost a bunch of them.
لا من أسرع. اركب مثل الريح. الفرس تعدو.
There we go.
خيولنا جاهزة.
I got 48 of them.
اركب مثل الريح. الحصان سريع.
Yep, they're no match.
لا من أسرع. بأمرك.
Wanted to make a bigger dent by now, because now they're set up. Now I'm going to have to actually siege them, and I really don't want to do that.
الفرس تعدو. مستحيل. لا من أسرع.
Yeah.
مثل الريح.
Wow. It's all those fucking ballistas, dude. There's too many ballistas for me to be able to take out. I mean, I could take out the ballistas, but I'm going to lose too many people in the process for it to be worth it. So I've just got to overwhelm, and I really, that takes time.
الحصان سريع.
Recruits needed, sire.
Whatever. What I could probably do is also make a bunch of food. Food's pretty quick, and if I have a big surplus, I'll just, you know,
Can't place
sell
that
it.
there, my lord.
All the food costs the same amount, so just get whatever is faster to make. Bread lasts the longest, but you can make apples faster. 43. Yeah, keep these guys away from all of their stuff. And what are they gonna do to me? Oh, they've got people over here. That's not good. I don't know why that's flashing. I don't like it. Seizures are not fun. He's got a lot of archers.
ننتظر. الفرس تعدو.
A message from the
I
Caliph.
gotta go ahead and set up some
You test my
siege,
patience.
probably.
I will crush you yet.
No, that's not what I wanted. Engineers Guild.
Your Grace.
Show you guys some siege equipment real quick. Don't need any of that.
Not enough goods.
الحصان سريع.
Recruits needed,
نحن
sire.
أبطال. إلى نهايات الأرض. خيولنا
Hey,
جاهزة.
Hayatello.
How can we help? That's a fair distance.
Indeed, it is a fair distance, and yeah, he is actually getting his food still. To make sure that stops.
لا من أسرع. اركب مثل الريح.
We are under attack.
الفرس تعدو. لا من أسرع.
Dang,
اركب مثل الريح.
just barely in range. Ooh, I need to take out that ballista then.
بأمرك. الفرس تعدو. اقتلهم جميعا. لا من أسرع.
There we go.
مثل الريح. الفرس تعدو. لا من أسرع. الشهاب تحلق. اركب مثل الريح.
There we go. All right, ballista gone.
الفرس تعدو.
That's a positive thing. I did lose some guys, but there we go. Now regrouping. There we go.
Feel the power.
Where are my engineers? All right.
Your Grace. Constructing siege equipment.
Yeah.
Constructing
Let's go ahead and
siege
make a bunch of
equipment.
them.
ننتظر.
Now I've got 65. That should be enough to take out a few archers. Just a
اركب
few.
مثل الريح.
Just a couple.
الفرس تعدو. لا من
Most of these guys are low health.
اركب
Dang it.
مثل الريح.
I'm gonna have to make a bunch more.
الفرس تعدو. لا من أسرع. نحن أبطال.
Yeah. It's not worth it. I'm gonna lose almost all of them. I'm gonna have a bunch of money soon.
Iron mine must be built on iron ore.
Wood needed.
And in the future, it'll definitely make it a lot more difficult, obviously, to get gold, get resources.
الحصان سريع.
Recruits needed, sire.
Recruits needed, sire. Alright,
Catapult
ooh.
ready, my lord. Catapult ready, my lord. Moving catapult.
Once I get, if I can take out these towers, we'll be good. Almost there.
Preparing.
There we go.
خيولنا جاهزة.
Get him a little bit closer.
Catapult
Yep.
ready, my lord. Decommissioning.
No! No!
You need something.
Did not mean to do that. That was a total waste of my time.
We are under attack.
Your grace.
Damn it.
What needs doing?
I'm really pissed now.
That's a fair
That was a damn
distance.
shame.
Catapult ready, my lord.
That was a real damn shame.
الحصان سريع.
Catapult ready, my lord. Moving catapult.
Yeah.
Catapult ready, my lord.
بأمرك. الفرس تعدو. لا من أسرع.
Maybe I should help this one. Help take this one out, probably.
سموكم. الفرس تعدو.
Because this is
لا
just,
من أسرع.
yeah, he's annoying me.
الحصان سريع.
Recruits needed, sire.
Alright. Might as well. He's focusing on him, so.
إلى نهاية.
So you guys know, teammates are not very useful normally,
نحن أبطال. اركب مثل
other
الريح.
than to distract. They're good at distracting, that's about it.
خيولنا جاهزة. سننتصر. الفرس تعدو. لا من أسرع. اركب مثل الريح.
Gotta be careful not to run in between them.
لا من أسرع. الحصان سريع. اركب مثل الريح.
Catapult ready, my lord.
Catapult ready, my lord. Alright.
Tools are ready. Constructing siege equipment. Constructing siege equipment. Constructing siege equipment.
Alright, bunch of siege equipment. Let's do
Catapult
this.
ready, my lord. Preparing.
بأمرك. الفرس تعدو.
Oh, Paris
هدفنا
thought.
واضح. سموكم. ننتظر. لا من
Come
أسرع.
on, get him.
اركب مثل الريح. الفرس تعدو. نحن أبطال.
Catapult ready, my lord. Siege equipment. Manning siege equipment.
خيولنا جاهزة.
The fuck?
الحصان
The
سريع.
fuck did I just get shot by?
Catapult ready, my lord. We'll try our best.
Whatever. Fine.
بأمرك.
They want to be like that.
أسرع. سموكم.
I'll just blister him real quick.
Ballista ready. Catapult ready, my lord. Moving catapult. Preparing.
There we go.
Feel the power.
Yep. And once you take down those towers,
Catapult
they're a
ready,
lot
my
less annoying.
Preparing.
ننتظر.
69, 69, 69. There we go.
مستحيل. الفرس تعدو. لا من أسرع.
A message from the Caliph.
Remove your army from sight, of my castle walls at once.
نحن أبطال.
At once, infidel.
Not enough goods.
Not as much gold as I'd like.
Our granary stocks are growing, sire.
You can
No
always
change in the
tax your
treasury
people.
law.
That's something I didn't tell you guys.
Not enough goods.
Not enough goods. Yeah, there is. Plenty of goods.
الحصان سريع. خيولنا جاهزة. إلى نهاية الأرض.
Catapult ready, my lord. Is that wise?
الحصان سريع.
They're distracted, so it's always a good idea to attack while they're distracted.
اقتلهم جميعا.
Ballista ready.
سموكم. نحن أبطال.
Yep, they're about to go down.
خيولنا
Now I can just hammer them. I'll lose a couple horses, but
Your allies.
A message from the Lionheart.
I march.
yep. There we go. Now I can focus on killing him. This match was definitely longer than I had expected it to be. I'm pretty sure I played through all of these before. I'm used to them being pretty quick. It all really depends on RNG too. How quickly the opponent ends up doing something. So
Not enough goods.
it is what it is. Always make sure you have enough to keep up with the production, because if you don't, then there's going to be a bunch of stuff sitting here. Like,
Not enough
once
goods.
these guys get full, they'll just sit there until somebody takes it. So if these guys are completely busy with them, then they'll never get to it, and then you'll have pretty much a waste of space.
Not enough goods.
الحصان سريع.
Yep. Now I need to get some soldiers.
Stone needle.
Ooh, that's a good. It'd be a good idea to take these guys out. Ooh, yeah, ballistas are really good at taking out the armored opponents. Just so you know, for future reference. I'm gonna just stick with assassins because they're faster than most.
الشفرة حادة. روحي متعطشة.
Always ready.
Rohini Mahatasha.
الشفرة حادة.
Recruits needed, sire.
This definitely has a vibe. I wish there was a more in-depth campaign.
المسيرة طويلة.
This is pretty much the campaign for the game. There's like story mode that covers historical events, something like that, but I'm not sure at all how accurate it is, and they're very short, so you can kill the enemy king with archers. I've done it before just for fun, but it takes a very long time, so I don't recommend it.
الشفرة حادة.
You'd be better off trying to kill them with ballistas, which is possible,
Recruits needed, sire.
but I also don't recommend that. It still takes a while.
مستعدون للتحرير.
A
Spend
message
a whole lot
from
less
the Caliph.
Stay away from my land,
on
infidel.
just
Stay
attacking him.
away.
He's at probably 90% health, and he's been taking fire for about 2 or 3 minutes, so.
Ballista ready. You first.
And you can also miss, so that's no fun.
الشفرة حادة.
الحصان سريع.
Recruits needed,
Using
sire.
all my gold. Might as well send everybody. I don't have to worry about being attacked.
مستحيل.
I will say I've said that before and then gotten killed. Because I wasn't paying attention and like a group of 10 soldiers came up on my king.
المسيرة طويلة.
So don't get cocky. Don't get too cocky.
نحن أبطال.
Yeah, I don't need these guys up
خيولنا
here.
جاهزة.
Start winding these guys back down.
إلى نهاية الأرض.
Feel the power.
Don't want to lose all of my soldiers.
نحن على استعداد.
That's for sure. I don't know why they came around that side.
الحصان سريع.
We've got their ballistas back up, so that's lame.
لا من أسرع. مستحيل. اركب مثل الريح. الفرس تعدو.
Ballistas are pretty weak. The siege equipment in general is pretty weak, realistically.
سموكم. لا من أسرع. Stone needed.
Moving catapult. Moving catapult.
Yeah, I might as well move these over here.
Ready.
Go ahead and start hammering that down.
بسهولة. هاتفنا ينطلق.
See if I can kill him with 20 of them. Should be enough. Yeah, it's definitely enough.
A message from the Caliph.
You have not seen the last of me. Infidel!
Preparing.
There we go.
Your allies.
A message from the Lionheart.
Good work, my lord. We are
Yep.
royally impressed at your accomplishment.
ننتظر. اركب مثل الريح.
There we go.
متعطشة.
A
Should
message
definitely.
from the Lionheart.
I march.
I march. Alright, good. Oh, they're gonna try to take me from
الحصان
behind.
سريع. نحن
That's probably
أبطال.
all I need
الفرق
to
A
stop the
message from the
slaves.
Caliph.
They get one or two shot every time, so
You will
if they
pay
charge at you,
dearly for this.
then they're really not gonna do
الحصان
anything.
سريع.
Recruits needed, sire.
خيولنا جاهزة.
Jahiza. I have almost every
إلى
phrase on
نهاية
this game
الأرض.
Catapult
memorized.
ready, my lord.
الحصان سريع.
Ballista ready. Catapult ready, my lord. Preparing. Preparing.
بأمرك. لا من أسرع. اركب مثل الريح.
Catapult ready, my lord.
Catapult ready, my lord.
الفرس تعلو.
Once more onto the bridge.
لا من أسرع.
That one.
Preparing.
A message from the Caliph.
Remove your army from sight of my castle walls at once.
نحن مستعدون هدفنا.
Now he actually has enough people for it to matter.
ننتظر.
He did a good job at distracting the
نحن
enemy.
أبطال.
I mean, realistically, that's about it.
اركب مثل الريح. الفرس تعلو.
Under attack.
لا من أسرع.
Ballista ready.
خيولنا
Get
جاهزة.
the ballistas in, and then they'll start taking them out real good.
Catapult ready, my lord. Preparing.
الحصان سريع. بأمرك. اركب مثل الريح.
Make sure they don't get the towers back up. There's not really anything they can do at this point, but it's always best to, you know, just attack. Losing a bunch of soldiers. I try not to lose that many soldiers just because, you know,
A message.
not really
from
for
the
stats, I guess. It doesn't make a difference in the outcome of the game, but it's nice to know that, you know, you're better.
How can we help?
This is one of my favorite games of all time. Really, it really is. So, I highly recommend playing it. You can get Crusader, Stronghold Crusader 1, 2, and Crusader just
خيولنا جاهزة.
or Stronghold for like 15 bucks. I think altogether maybe less than that on Steam. They're a package deal. This is the only one worth playing. Stronghold is okay. It's a good game, but it was the predecessor, obviously, to this game. So it's not really very interesting.
Ready, my lord.
But, you know, it all depends on what you like. And that's toast. Yeah, I think it... Is it safe to push? No, they've got a flamethrower left.
بأمرك. سموكم. الشهاب تحلق.
Did not mean to turn.
ننتظر.
But just set these guys over here and tell them to go off real quick.
سننتصر.
Yeah, I'm good to push, I think. If I get 20 of them in there, we're good.
Piece of cake.
Yep. Once you start crumbling them, they're done. You just have to make sure while you're doing it, you're consistently backing up your army. Because, you know, if you get them down to half health, but then you have to start back from square one and build up an army again, it's not worth it. Always make sure you have enough to kill them in one strike. Don't waste your time.
هنا ينتظر.
Especially in RTS games. RTS games take a long
A
time.
message from the
There
king.
you go.
You have not seen the
That's 3 for 3.
Infidel!
I wouldn't say perfection, but I didn't take a single point of damage on my king.
A message
so
from the Lionheart.
that's how it
Good
normally
work,
goes.
my
You normally
lord.
won't
We are
if you know what
royally
you're doing.
impressed at your accomplishment.
But for a new player, these missions are hard. I'm really quick when I do it. I know exactly what I need to place in what order. It's literally a rhythm every single game. There's not normally much of a difference. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. I really enjoyed this game, and I'll probably do something in the future. I can't show the maps that I'd made on here because that was on a different computer, and there's no way to retrieve it. But especially now that multiplayer or the online servers aren't up anymore, from my understanding. But I do hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like, comment, possibly subscribe. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you'd like to see me do this some more, and let me know if there's any old RTS games you'd like to see me play. I really want to do Command and Conquer. I have the whole first decade, but for some reason it's not compatible with this computer, so we'll just have to see how it goes. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video, and hope to see you soon. This is Fury with Fury's Insanity, and I will catch you in the next video. Until next time. This video was sponsored by Your Mom. If you'd like to find out more information, contact 1-800-YOUR-MOM.